When it comes to investing in precious metals, there are many different ways to make money. Now, perhaps one of the better ways is by buying coins from the US Mint when they're released and then reselling them on the secondary market. Let me give you an example. This right here is a 2019 S Enhanced Reverse Proof Silver Eagle. Now, when these were released, they were just under $65 a coin. And today, they're going for about $1,000 to $2,000 on eBay, depending on the grade. Now, I could go over many more examples. That's just one. But why am I telling you all this? Well, the US Mint just released their 2025 product schedule, and there are some coins scheduled to come out which could be massive winners. So let's get into it. Buy your gold and silver online from SD Bullion. New customers get gold or silver at spot by visiting sdbullion.com/new. Thank you so much for watching. I do sincerely appreciate it. Before I go over these 2025 releases, I just want to briefly mention some of the winners from 2024. Here we're looking at the 230th anniversary flowing hair high relief gold coins. Now, these were about $3,600 when they were initially released. Now, if we look at sold listings on eBay, they're going for about $4,600, $4,700. So pretty nice win there. It wasn't as good as the silver, though. The silver 230th anniversary flowing hair metal, these were $104 when they came out. They did sell out fairly quickly, but some of these actually had a special privy mark on them. I'll talk about that in a second. But just the regular metals, these are going for about $200 to $400 on eBay. So pretty good score if you just got the regular metal. But the coins with the privy mark on them, these did really well on the secondary market. Look at this one, $8,200. I mean, we're talking about $100 investment, and these people are able to sell their coins for up to 10 grand. That is crazy. There is a gold privy version, but unfortunately these were not given out to the public. They're all being auctioned off by Stack's Bowers. The number one currently going for $170,000. We'll see what it goes for in about 6 days when they do the live bidding. It could be over $1 million coin. It does come with the dies, which are canceled out. That's pretty cool. It's really unfortunate they didn't sell these directly. Instead, they're going with the auction format. I really hope they don't do this next year. But overall, I would say 2024 was a good year. I personally was able to get the 230th anniversary flowing hair silver medal. I sold it to my local coin shop for a modest profit, but I'm looking forward to next year because there's a lot of stuff coming out. Now, I do want to mention they actually updated their website and it looks different compared to how it did last year, so it's a little bit more tricky to navigate. But there's nothing coming out in January. In fact, I'm just going to scroll through until I see the first one I want to talk about. And here it is. So in the summer of 2025, we're going to get the American Liberty 2025 1-ounce silver proof metal and the American Liberty 2025 high relief 24 karat 1-ounce gold proof coin. Now, I think these are going to be similar to the flowing hair as far as how well they could do after they're released. Now, obviously, it depends on mintage numbers. It depends on if any of them will have a signed COA or special privy mark or anything like that. But they don't give us any information. They just let us know what coins are coming out. But I would keep my eye on this one. I think it could be a huge winner. It's probably going to cost a lot of money when it's released, you know, $3,600, $4,000, just depends on the price of gold, but I think it could do really well. Now, if you can't afford to get the gold one, I think a better option for a lot of people is going to be to just get the silver metal. I think this is going to be around $100 when it comes out, and it's a good chance to double your money reselling it on the secondary market. So keep an eye on the American Liberties for 2025. Then we get to the insanity. There's actually 9 more releases that I have my eyes on. I had to go through and double check. I'm like, wait, what? but they're grouped into 3 different categories. There's 6 medals, 3 coins. Let me explain what's going on. So DC Comics has partnered up with the US Mint, and they're going to be releasing Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman next year. And they're going to be offered in 2.5 ounce silver medals. They're also going to be offered in 1 ounce silver medals. Look at this. Here's the Batman 1 ounce silver medal. Kind of interesting that there's 2 different silver sizes. We'll talk about which one I think is going to be better in a second. But then they're also offering the 24 karat gold proof half ounce coins. So the gold coins, I think, are going to be pretty crazy. I actually think these are going to be ones to go for, maybe even start saving now, because they're probably going to cost like $2,000 or something like that. They're going to be expensive. Don't get me wrong. It's going to be a lot of money up front, but I think these are going to be pretty insane to resell. So they have Batman, then they have Superman coming out in the summer. Here's the Superman gold, and then you have to wait, I believe, until the fall to get to Wonder Woman. Let's see here. Yeah, here it is in the fall. So DC Comics half ounce Wonder Woman gold proof coin. Now the good thing is we're going to be able to see how well the Batman and Superman do before the Wonder Woman is even released. So you're going to kind of know if they're going to be a big winner already, if you should go for it, if you should not go for it. And sometimes, I will say, the US Mint moves things around. They'll release things later or sooner than expected. So all of this could change next year. And I'll do another video updating you, of course, when there's more information, because they're going to let us know, you know, the mintage, how many you're allowed to order, the price, and any special details. Obviously, the photos will become available sometime next year. So stay tuned for that future video. But I think these 24 karat half ounce coins are going to be pretty crazy. Now, let's say you don't want to go for the gold, but you want to get the silver. Should you go for the 2.5 ounce silver medal or the 1 ounce silver medal? I don't know why they're offering 2 different sizes. I think this is a little weird. It might even be a mistake for them to just kind of flood the market with too many options. But I think between the 2, usually the 1 ounce things tend to do better. 2.5, it's going to be a little bit bigger. You're going to be able to see the image a little bit better. Probably going to be a different depiction of Batman or Superman or what have you. But usually the 1 ounce coins, 1 ounce medals tend to do a little bit better than the weird sizes. So in my opinion, this one will probably beat out the 2.5 ounce, but I don't know. It has to do with mintage numbers and all of that stuff, the price that it's released at, how many you're allowed to buy, how fast it sells out. There's so many factors. So I think probably the biggest winner, if I had to guess right now, for next year is going to be either the Batman gold coin or the Superman gold coin. And then probably the silver medals are going to be next. The 1 ounce Batman or the 1 ounce Superman. I guess the Wonder Woman might do okay, but it's getting released later in the year. So I just don't know. But I'm obviously going to update you guys when we get more information. I'm really, really excited for 2025. I do want to know what all of you think about the US Mint partnering up with DC Comics. This is something that has never ever been done before. I mean, we're literally going to get coins with a denomination on them that you could theoretically go spend at a store, which they'll have fictional superheroes on the coins. Not dead presidents, not famous people, but fictional superheroes on US Mint coins. Wow. I mean, is this a good thing for the hobby? Is this a bad thing? It might be a bad thing as far as getting into weird stuff when it comes to US coins. I know there's a lot of people who just like the traditional Lady Liberty, the Eagles, stuff like that. So it's almost blasphemy or something, right? But for people who are really into comics, obviously, or superheroes, or just other fun things, this is kind of another interesting flavor to the hobby. So let me know what you think about this, but I definitely think the superhero coins are going to do really, really well next year. So stay tuned for that future video. I'll see you all in my next one. Silver Dragons out.